Oh, what are you doing on the live feed? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And what time is it? It's like 12 o'clock Eastern time. Nobody's going to be on here. So you're just going to be talking to yourself. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, I might as well. I ain't did a that daggone video in forever. And when I upload a video, it's going to be of last year. I'm trying to get to the point where I catch up, or I can't not put those videos up. I just can't do that. I can't do that because I put some time into them videos. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do better. Okay, I'm trying to do better. But it's just so hard, man, when you trying to do things. But I gotta stop making that excuse because it's not too hard. You just gotta get stuff done. Because I wanted YouTube to be a business, but I'm treating it like a stepchild. So how you gonna make YouTube a business and you don't do nothing with it? I would never do this with my trucking business, like not do anything with my business. So why would you do it with your YouTube, right? So I'm trying to get back. I'm coming up with some new things to put out there and to do and stuff like that, and kind of not get out of trucking, but just do some other stuff, man. Trucking kind of get just like, you know what I'm saying? Because with what I'm doing, not too many people want to hear about fleets. That's just, it's a small group. So, what else would I talk about trucking? I've done the Stevens videos, or talk about a carrier. I could talk about the carrier that I met, and I just feel like it'd be a waste of time, really. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this car hauling thing, it is not for everybody. That's not what you want. You don't want these problems. So I don't even want to put that into your life. So I don't even want to talk about the company. It's a waste of time. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you may come try it out, but most of y'all ain't gonna last. Okay? I almost ain't last until I found this company. Because if I would have stayed at Hanson and Atkins, it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked. Sorry. But I'm just trying to work my way back into the swing of things, man. It was a lot going on. It's a lot going on at this time and moment. And I really didn't know what to say or how to say stuff. Because I didn't want to be cliche. I didn't want to be like just talking. So I just kind of I stepped back. You know what I'm saying? I just watched everybody else. Look at because what happens, man? So many people, they look at the world through social media. Red Dutch, what you doing up? But people they look at life, they look at the world through social media, and they don't really just step back and look at it through their own eyes. And it's because, especially us being truck drivers, if you're not heavy into social media and the news and stuff like that, the world that you saw was so different than the world that was on media, on TV and on social media and stuff like that. It was so different. And even for myself, I'm like, yo, what are these people talking about? I'm out here, like me, my drivers, people, like we were during the pandemic, we were out and about, and we're still here. Okay. Now, a part of me thought, what was it, like the first week of it, I had like I have coronavirus, bruh. And but it was just I don't know what it was. It was gone in a day. But for that, and that's what happens, man. As you get older, when stuff like that happens, and especially you be watching the news, you get scared. You're like, oh man, is it my day, bro? What in the world? And then you get lucky, it ain't your day and stuff like that. Long ass story, but I'm up. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm up too. I need to be getting to bed, but I don't have to get up so early because the place that I'm trying to deliver to, they don't open till 8. So I don't have to get up at 5. I can get up a little bit later. So I just said, let me, not too many people go. I didn't expect nobody to be in too much, and I could try to get back in the flow of doing YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying, or just being on YouTube and interacting with people and stuff like that. So just want to get up here, and I guess I'll say my piece, and be safe out there, man, and watch your back, and just be smart. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they just don't use their brains, man. They just be doing stuff. Even being angry, you have to be able to control your emotions. As bad as people won't let you, you got to control them, man. And really, again, get away from social media. That is the main thing. Just step away, man, and look at the world through your own eyes. So many people rely on other people's vision, other people's opinions, other people's sight on the world to really have a look at, to have a perception on the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's nasty, and you can tell, because it's like when I do log into social media, you just see like, yo, everybody's saying the same thing. So and I mean verbatim, like all the words are the same. And it's like where is people looking at it from their own? Because what happens is everybody goes through some things. We all have struggles, we all have ups and downs, but depending on where you are in your life, and depending on what obstacles you hit and stuff, like, you see stuff slightly different than other people. So this comment would say it would kind of be the same direction, but it would be worded differently, or a perception would be a little bit different. But everybody's verbiage is the same. So ain't nobody thinking that you guys are all, not you guys, sorry, but they are all working off of media. And it's just like, where does someone like myself, who looks at the world in a realistic point of view and through my own eyes, I can't comment on social media. And that's why I really don't do it. Because where I come from with my perception, with my vision, is separated from the masses. And when I speak, people are not going to be able to understand what I'm saying, because I'm coming from it at a totally different angle. And that's why I choose to just step away. And man, you being silent, man, you need to speak your mind. I can't. You're not going to understand what I'm saying. I'm different, because I'm not looking at it through social media. I step away. I look at the word, and I'm realistic with the situations. And people don't understand that. So, even now, with me saying, it's tough, because it's hard to have a conversation with people who are so brainwashed. Yeah, but if you're not able to determine what is real, get off it. Right? It's disgusting. And I'm not the one. What's up? What up? I'm not the one. I just follow people that are like-minded, right? Because I like to learn. So in this situation that we're going through, there are people that have different opinions than me. And I'm not unfriending them or blocking them and stuff like that. Time to shine. What up? Like, what will make you say that? And I'm not judging. I just, I don't agree with it, but I respect your opinion. And I learned a long time ago, about 7.5 years ago, I would say about 7.5 years ago, from my wife. When you have a disagreement, it's not about winning the argument. Ray's getting better. Yes, sir. It's not about winning the argument. It's about understanding. Okay? And it's funny because I watched a TED Talk. I think it was from like 2 years ago. Hold on, let me see. I watched a TED Talk, and it was very interesting. And this guy, right, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is how people, when issues like this come up, this is what I'm talking about. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this was shot 2 years ago. It was about Daryl Davis, a black musician who went to KKK rallies. A black man, okay? Black man. And in doing so, the head wizard grand master of the KKK became best friends or good friends with the black man. And changed and dropped out, I guess you could say, of the KKK. Again, what it was instead of being angry, instead of doing all this crazy stuff, let me understand where you're coming from. And again, this is what I learned from my wife. It's easier because, you know, when you get mad, you're angry. Joe Rogan. Was it Joe Rogan? No, I mean, that wasn't Joe Rogan, but I was coming from watching that shit. We're over 200. He was I didn't know he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. I might have to look that up. But I just seen it on a TED Talk. Hold on once. Let me look that up now. Wow. Daryl. Is that it? Oh, he right there. Yep. Put that in the save to watch later. But let me see. Greg, what's going on? Glad you have an open mind looking at the grand picture. Good to see you. No doubt. Yeah, man. And you know, he was able, because me personally, and again, because I look at the world differently. I don't know, where's the camera? It's on the side. I look at the world differently and through my own eyes. You know, what I'm about to say, people, oh, what the, oh, blah, blah, blah. A small hint of respect, okay? And again, don't take this the wrong way. People just be stupid. Anyway, I respect a racist. A full-blown, out in the open racist. Because you're telling me exactly how you feel, okay? I can respect that part. I don't respect you being racist, but I expect you being honest with me for who you are. What up, Will? Now, with that, that gives me the opportunity to choose how I want to either approach you or go around you and not even deal with you. But when you got the closet freaks, okay, racists, where they'll talk to you and then over there, they'll say something else, like Jake Fromm or whatever from Georgia, UGA, or Drew Brees, you know what I'm saying? I can, because then, okay, just like Daryl said, let me understand, why do you hate me? I'm not going to get angry. I just want to ask you a question. Why? You don't even know me. That's what you don't even know me. How can you hate me? You don't even know me. And it's just like on YouTube with trolls and even people going back and forth of my truck is better than yours, or I'm leasing, I'm owning. Like, outside of videos, we don't even know each other. So how can you, now if we going back and forth to create content, okay, that's different. But for people to get actually angry at one another that we've never met in person, that's bananas. No pun intended. Oh my God. That's ludicrous. There we go. So with me and who I am, I just want to understand. I'm looking at things because, you know, riding and looting and all that stuff, I'm on the fence with that. Because I can understand on one side, and then I can understand why people don't want you to do that on the other side. But again, when it comes to that, my question is to people, when people say, man, they're stupid for looting and riding. When you put that statement out on Facebook or Twitter, wherever you put that at, before I judge you, well, again, because I look at life through my own eyes, before I say anything about what you said, I got to go back and see what you said about why they were doing what they were doing. That same tweet or same message you put on Facebook, did you say that about the gentleman that got killed with the knee on his neck? Now, if you say something about that, and then you say something about the ride and look, I'm good. But if you say nothing about it, and then you say, I can't believe they're doing that to those buildings. What? Now, I got to understand where you're coming from. How do you see what happened over here okay, but you're not okay with buildings, right? With things that we can rebuild. This man is never going to get his life back. I think he had the baby girl is not going to get her father back. But the Target and police, that should get built up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So again, before I start blogging people and cutting people, hey, bro, let me just understand where you come from. Let me talk to you. And again, if you can come to me, if I come to you as a man with respect, no yelling, just asking a question, and we can have an intelligent conversation, we don't even have to agree in the conversation. But I just want to see where you come from. Now, as soon as somebody gets upset, and whoa, never mind, because I'm not about to argue. There's no reason to argue. Because if you feel so strong about it, I'm never going to change your opinion, which is fine. I just want to understand where you're coming from, because I am the better person, the bigger man. In that case, when people can't sit down and actually have an intelligent conversation on why they feel the way they feel. So again, like I said, you know, I've been quiet for a while because I for a person such as myself, I have nowhere to go to talk about it, because people are not going to understand. Different views are great, but if you can even agree on what the root of the problem is, all the different views are don't and can't resolve anything. You're right. Exactly. So, you know, it's just ugly, right? And again, because I'm getting hot, I'm sorry. And you know how APUs, they just blow in the back, so nothing comes up front. Maybe it's just light, bro. Can I do it like, is it okay? You can see me, because I think, yeah, this light hot as shit. But I forgot where I was going. Oh yeah. You know, I was telling some people the other day, and again, they didn't want to hear it. So again, before I argue with you on a conversation, again, because this is going to go on forever. Okay, let me just be honest with you. This is going to go on forever. Disagreements and stuff like that. APUs be like that. Right. Don't bring no air up front. All in the back. You know what I'm saying? But I got all the vents pointing to the middle to maybe something to come up. It ain't coming. But anyway, man, what was I saying? Red Duchess. What was I saying? God dog it. What was I saying? Blah 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 blah. It was a good point, man. It was because I had the person wanted to argue with me about it, and I'm just like, never mind. You're not gonna understand where I'm coming from. Oh yeah, there we go. Whew. Yeah, because you're the one that interrupted anyway, so you better have remembered. Shoot. But anyway, so F. Robert Kraft, you were telling some people. Yeah. So if you're a religious person, if you read the Bible, if you if you go to church, I guess, if whatever you do, okay, our reality is built on war. Our existence is built on war. Think about it. You are at war at yourself every day, because you got to choose bad decisions or good decisions. You got to do I eat this cheeseburger or I eat these grapes? Hey, Aunt Tracy, you know what I'm saying? Do I go do this? Do I go walk 3 miles, or do I just sit in my truck and watch Netflix? Right. It's think about it. At first there was darkness, right? Then there was light. Darkness and light, they fight every day. Every day. Fighting. God, the devil, fighting. It's war. Think about it. The leaders of our country, of the world, fight every day. How can we build unity and nobody wants to come together? How, again, even with these speeches, we're gonna work to come together and this and that. What the fuck are you talking about? In the debate you did yesterday, you were arguing with your peers about something that, let's figure out how to come together. It's disgusting. Hold on, I saw, oh, Truck, what up, coach? Everything's good, man. Sadly true, right? So, again, me being a realist and looking at the world through my own eyes and learning the value of not arguing, but to understand where everyone is coming from, which I learned from my wife, and my wife is God. Okay, I believe woman is God. That, again, you believe what you believe, I believe what I believe. What up, Sean? So, God in my life is my wife, okay? And she showed me the way to be a better person. So when it comes to arguing, or when I have a disagreement with somebody, I want to understand where they're coming from. Hey, bro, it is hot, bro. I'm about to turn the truck on. That's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Because I didn't got hot, bro. Hold on. Can I get some air, bro? It's like coming this way. Maybe I need to turn that off. But then y'all can't see me. Hold on 1 second, bro. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, bro. I ain't about to be hot messing with y'all. Oh, let me turn the light on. My bad. But just turn the. That's what I'm about to do. Red Dutch, you ain't paying for no fuel. Come on, run the truck. I did, Aunt Tracy. I did. Here we go. Oh shit! Hold on, cuz. Oh hell no, that ain't never happened before. Hey, bro, I'm hot. I'm spitting some hot fire for real. Colin Kaepernick, 2020. Yeah, hey, bro, they know they did wrong. The NFL's a joke, okay? If you are watching this and you especially the NFL, if you watch any part of the NFL, you're a joke. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say. I'm trying to understand where people are coming from. But me, if I watch the NFL, I'm a joke. Bro, it's like for me to. There we go. Woo! Lord, boy, that scared me. All right, let's turn some air on. Come on, again, look, I'm fighting the heat. You know what I'm saying? You can't win. We gonna be fighting forever. Look at this. I'm fighting. What? Come on, man. What up, Ricardo? Right, exactly. And it's just, we're gonna be fighting forever, man. Yeah, it was a joke, but we're gonna be fighting forever. Even the God you believe in has been at war for eternity. That's crazy. It's crazy. So it's like, where do you, when you're learning from that, from religion, how do I learn to have unity? When the person you look up to, or my bad, the deity that you look up to has been at war since the beginning of time. So we're screwed. We're screwed. What do we do? Yeah, that's and it's the best way for me to do it on here, because when I talk like this to other people that don't look at the world for what it is, they can't even receive that, what I just said. They can't even receive it. Don't you talk about God like that? Like, what are you saying, man? What are you saying? And again, they don't even want to listen to what I got to say. This AC feels so good. They don't even want to listen to what I got to say. They did. Are you talking crazy? I'm just going off the facts of what your religion has taught me. Since I can remember, been at war. So what do we do? What do we do? It's crazy. You know, and it's so funny because I forgot her name, but I seen something on Instagram. Even in a good book says, for ye or God. Exactly. That's a fact. And again, the closest thing to God that I know from my experience is a woman. Right. Follow yourself. That it's a woman. Oops. What did the woman do? What did God do? She created man for protection. I don't know what she created man for protection from, from what, but that's what she did. Facts. Follow yourself, save yourself. And that's why people ask me, how can you be happy all the time? From those statements that Aunt Tracy said right there, heal yourself, right? I follow myself, I save myself, for then I am responsible for self. Anything that happens to me in life is because of what I do. So I can't blame nobody else but myself. And as long as I do what I'm supposed to do, my life gonna be fine. I ain't worried about the next person. Unless we can come together like-minded. Smitty, what up? I used to try to help everybody. It's not gonna happen. Good or bad for all your... Exactly. I tried to help everybody. It ain't gonna happen. Because again, which is okay, because people go their own directions. But me wasting my time trying to help somebody that's not going to align with me, it's a waste of time. So again, in this whole aspect of what's going on, I ain't saying kill people, okay? Because I'm not going to say what I want to say, because if I say what I want to say, YouTube probably going to take this down, okay? So, if you want to know what I say, hit me up on Instagram or something like that. I'll tell you that, but I ain't going to say it on YouTube. But, it's just, it's exhausting. It's the basic truth. I can't understand people who don't get that. Yeah. It's exhausting. And I only got a limited amount of time on this earth. So before I waste my time with someone that doesn't have an open mind, or not intelligent enough to understand where I'm coming from, I'm not going to say that. That's not a good way. I'm not intelligent because they don't have to understand, or intelligent enough to listen. There we go. Because it's some things people just don't understand. It may be stuff that somebody else say that I understand, but I will be intelligent enough to sit and listen for what you got to say. And it's just scary, man. Again, I want you, if you got HBO, you need to go watch Westworld, okay? W-E-S-T World, Westworld. They are showing you in this TV show exactly what's going on right now. And how far they're going to take it in the future. You better wake up. Better wake up. And there's going to be people like me that will not be enslaved or trapped by this system. No, sir. Because I will not be dependent on the system. And if this pandemic ain't show you something, I get you won't listen, you won't learning, you won't paying attention. How dependent are we on the system? And are you working to not be so dependent on the system? I am. My family is. Schmitty. So, but yeah, you need to watch Westworld, man. Plandemic, that's the truth. That's the truth. Plandemic. Because you got to think about it, man. When we talk about, see, people wasting time on these 4 months. Yes. Not me, though. You best, but no, sir. I was in the lab, brother. And I meant to talk to you too, Smitty. Tomorrow, give me a call. Tomorrow, give me a call, Smitty. But I was in the lab. I was getting some new skills. You know what I'm saying? And like Andre said, plandemic, right? With the coronavirus. I don't think you're supposed to be saying the word or something like that. I think that with whatever's going on, it's just like, so the symptoms you can't trace until after 14 days or whatever, right? The virus dies on direct sunlight in the heat, right? And then it can only travel 3 feet. And then it'll die if you put hand sanitizer on or wash your hands. And you thought that we should shut down the country for that? Come on, hey, bro. All right. Again, this is where it comes to war between good and evil, light and dark, whatever you want to call it. Because this ain't just some disease that just pops up out of in nature. That's just not what it is. This was man-made. Self and balls up and make self man. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But with all the things that you told me on how to be safe with this virus, why would we shut down the country? Why, like, what sense does that make? And you know, and if you think about it, in them past 2 months, nobody was dying from anything else but coronavirus. Where does that even make sense? Where does that even make sense? Nobody was report of nothing. If you died within those, it was coronavirus. What? And it's bro. Bro, let me tell you something. I seen a person with a mask on, smoking a cigarette. Smoking a cigarette. I seen a person overweight with their legs about to fall off, and you can just see their leg just see that they're falling apart with a mask on in McDonald's. Sir, the virus, you got another virus you need to worry about. Some corona. Come on, man. This is how brainwashed we got. But again, you got to be ready. You got to be ready. So many millionaires and billionaires got rich off of this, while other people suffer. Let's think about it. When they talking about Jeff Bezos, maybe the first trillionaire or whatever like that, right? And they said this man was to quit working today and spent $1 million a day. He could work for 400 years. I mean, he could live for 400 years without having to make any money. Yes, you got people with no money, losing their houses or losing jobs, like, and going hungry. What? And this is the system that we in. But every year we go and vote for a new dummy to be in the White House, or for your local dummies to do stuff. Like, come on, man. Again, you got to get away from that shit. Get away from the programming and really see what life is about, man. Is it still 32 cents per mile? What you talking about? There's nothing new about the millionaires, right? I'm losing everything. Got to come back to the truck. Hey, go back to the truck, man. If you got shot and had the virus, you were exactly. Distraction for what really going on behind the scene. That, hey, Entrees, that's a fact. Trucking business going good, man. We moving right along, baby. Capitalism at its finest, man. And it's just, it's disgusting. But I swear, some people don't know how to back these trucks up, boy. That is not a. Oh Lord Jesus. Woo. Oh Lord, that's ugly. Oh, that's ugly. But anyway, totally agree. I see a guy in our city died from heart attack, but had COVID in his system, so it was listed as COVID death. Right? Don't vote in them and get in unnoticed. That too. Now I gotta tell you, Coach, I haven't voted since Lord Jesus. Oh, he about to hit that truck. Bro, that is, oh my God. Whoo. Okay. Woo. I haven't voted in a very long time. That's why they got money from every virus now. Right. And hey, bro, don't y'all take that what's that thing called? The vaccine? Don't you take that? All right. Hey, bro. Don't you take it? And that is a fact. That is a fact. Only a selection. Because you got that again. I stopped doing it a long time ago. I gotta stop looking over there because he's about to have me. I'm about to have a panic attack. But everybody, a big corporation, donates their money to both parties. Both parties. Ooh wee. That's a big old trailer there, cuz. I'm sorry. But so it don't even matter who is at the top. Excuse me. And you gotta think about it. It's all personal for the people in office. It's never about the people. It's never about the people. And people just forget that. And that's like when I made my statement about the military. You know, America spends like, I think it was 600 million. Let me see. Boy, God, oh my God, Lord Jesus. For 2020, the military budget was $721 billion, bro. I believe there will be revolution, and it won't be race against race. It will be citizens against government. Yeah. I'll be here watching then. I'll be here watching. But we spent $720 billion. But you got people hungry, no place to live, abandoned houses, empty buildings, empty land that you grow food to feed animals, not to feed the people, to feed animals that already gonna eat the grass anyway. But you growing stuff to feed the animals. And we got a budget of $721 billion. The fuck are they talking about? Right. They definitely want to do that. If you don't believe that, you stupid. I'm sorry. If you don't believe they trying to get the population down a little bit, and again, I'm not ready to say what I want to say on here. I'm about to look that up. But there's an agenda. There's an agenda. You know, I think that's what I'll probably do. When I got the little join button, right? That's where I'll do say the stuff I want to say. I'll say it on that joke. Because it's just those people that would be in that group, those are people that would probably be like-minded, but it's just some things you just cannot say on this platform. You know what I'm saying? Just can't say it. But I want to say it, but I only can say it to people that will receive it. And I just can't put that on here. But it's disgusting, man. Just watching this world just eat itself alive. It's disgusting. I'm interested in hearing what you had to say. Not on here, Red Duchess. Not on here. Maybe on Instagram or something like that. Or I can call you. But it's stuff that people won't be able to understand. The right people. I'm sure, Red Dutch, when I say it to you or tell you, you'll understand. But the masses won't. Okay. Yeah, the masses, they won't understand. But it's the truth. And the truth is not sexy. The truth is not what this country wants. The country was built on lies, and all it is a lie. Think about it. It's disgusting getting on social media. Exactly. It's disgusting looking at when we use these filters and people that you know personally be posting like everything is great, and you like, what the heck? Okay. It's people just live a lie every day. Right. And it's like, for my son and my daughter, okay, we working on planned marriages. Because by the time my children get of age to marry or date or anything like that, I'm not gonna know what she is. Oh, we going a little too far now, huh? Right. We going a little too far. I ain't gonna go that far. Again, that's another that people ain't ready for that. People ain't ready for that. But again, when you just stepping away and just looking at the world for yourself. I need a planned marriage. I'm tired of looking. Hey, Red Duchess, look, you don't need a marriage. You don't need one. You don't need one. I mean, again, we get deep. Marriage is not natural. It's not natural. I got lucky. I'm just gonna be real with you. I got lucky. I got the best woman in the world. No offense to all the women that's in here, but I got lucky. Okay. my wife, and I'm not just saying, like, I'll tell this to her face. I've told people, even my friends will, I can do a live feed with people who know my wife, and they will say the same thing I'm saying. I got lucky, blessed, or whatever you believe, lucky, blessed, whatever, right? So in my mind, if this don't work out, I will never get married again. I will never find anyone like her. I mean, she checks all the boxes. Right. Entree should tell you. What up, MB? So, when it comes to marriage, I'm gonna get a little deep. I feel like this can go. This is okay. I think people can receive this. So one, if every man on the planet was to get married, it would be at least 7 to 8. No, it'd be about 6 to 7 women per man that would be single. That would be single. So that's one, right? So if every man was to be married, that would leave 6. So for me being married, there's 6 women that will never see the light of marriage because I'm married. Because I'm one guy. You just take it from me. I'm one guy that's married, right? I don't know how I got. What did I get? I guess we just going deep or whatever. Pause. But so now they left out. Now, if you look at what we're here to do, what we're put on this earth to do, what is that? To reproduce, right? So, and you think about it. Think about a man that is being faithful to a woman is going against nature. A man that, so if you get you a man that's being faithful to you, you better keep him. He may be a gamer. He may not even go to work. He may stink or something. He may not take showers, or he may not have the best job. But if you got a man that's faithful to you, you better hold on to him, because this is a man that loves you, because he is going against nature. Exactly. So with that being said, think about man and woman, right? A man, he want to hump everything, right? He want to hump everything. Woo, woo, look at her, woo, 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 woo. Right? Why is that? He's a hunter-gatherer, right? He's just aggressive. Because, again, there's eight women to one man. And that one man, it is possible for him to get all 8 of those women pregnant at the same time. Now, for a woman, she's more reserved and want to be with one man, right? She not that she want to be with one man, but she's comfortable being safe with one man, because it's so competitive, and with the competitiveness, that creates a stronger gene, or stronger a new life that's stronger than the previous one. Okay, so she's trying to hold on to that man. While more women are, even if the man ain't shit, they still stay with him, and they don't step out and stuff like that, because the genes of women, when you got one, baby, you better hold on to him, because it's about reproducing new cells, or new beings, new life. What? How did I get on this? What in the world? What? I guess because I wanted to talk some stuff, but I didn't want to talk the stuff that people won't go receive. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I don't know where I got with this. I've been with one woman since 16, and she's been the only woman I've been intimate with. Hey, congratulations. I know nothing. No, yes, I do. I've only been with one woman my whole life, too. Oh, man. Hey, bro, I've only been with one woman my whole life, too, bro. I'm with you, brother. Hey, bro. Hey, us men got to stay together, baby, because we the ones going against nature. We Now, I'm saying this you know, before I married my wife. Now, 8 years I've been good to go. So don't try to play me. But I don't know what made me get on this. But I'm just talking about war, right? Just how we're always at war with something every day. So again, you know, like I said, I don't even know how I got on there. I'm so sorry. I don't know. But yeah, that's just with, you know, men and women and stuff like that. But I guess I'm gonna get back to what I'm trying to say with war and fighting and all this other stuff. Again, within ourselves, we have war every day, man. And just like I say at the end of my videos, life is simple. Choose to be happy. That's another war. Because people will try to get you out your happy place. So you got to fight every day for your mentee. Again, because I'm a realist, I see stuff for what it is. And when you, and it's so funny because it's a lot of videos on YouTube, it tells you why you shouldn't open your third eye. When you go down that rabbit hole, or when you wake up, or when you unplug from the matrix, it's not for everybody, man. In this day and time, nephew, people really not smart enough, educated, intelligent enough to handle everything other. That's a fact. That's a fact. Can't handle it. Because you got to think about it. Look at we'll get away real quick. Because I like to look at the indigenous people. Because those are the ones, the original people, right? And you, real quick, how come all the indigenous people are dark skinned? But anyway, we're not going, don't go that far, Drodge. Don't go, you better cut it out. Stop it. Stop it. Why are all the indigenous people dark skinned? When it comes to, I don't get how you bring 100 to each one. I won't accept less. Hold on. When it comes to, look at me, I don't get how you bring 100 to each one. What you mean? I don't know. What you mean by that, Red Duchess? 100 to each one. What you mean, like 100? Oh, 100% of you to each one? Is that what you mean? She's saying 100%. Yeah. Now, okay. That is possible. That is possible. You can bring 100%. Again, when it comes to polygamy, or when it comes to multiple relationships, the first thing we do as Americans, we think about sex. We think about sex. It's not even about sex. It's not like it's not about that. And you gotta think about it, right? Happiness in the indigenous world, they walk around naked. The ones that have not been touched by modern systems, they walk around butt ass naked. They don't sexualize everything in their village. Women and men walking around butt ass naked. But here in America, it's okay for a woman to walk around with her boobs out, or, you know, with a low-cut shirt. But if my wife is breastfeeding, people are like, what is she doing? She's being natural. She's doing what her breasts are made for. And I've even come to, man, I got men freaking out over finances with just me. How can they handle multiple? They can't. They not the ones then. They not the ones, Red Duchess. It's about economics and nation. Right, there you go. Yeah, butt naked, right? Because I'm even to the point now, because again, I'm learning this through my God, my wife, okay? My wife. Now, my mother is my number one guy. That's the one that gave me life. But I'm learning so much more through my wife, okay? And it's a song, my wife is the God, as my God is my conscience, right? So I'm learning from her. And, you know, at first, you know, like, oh my God, cover up, girl. Cover, you know, not like when she breastfeeding, but, you know, just her body. Like, just cover your body. I don't want all these people seeing your body. But then as we go first, like, why don't I want nobody to see her body? It ain't like she ain't got nothing that ain't nobody else got. You know, and I don't want this to be weird, but I'm sure I can describe any woman's nipple right now. Okay, I may not get it right on the first go, but I'm sure I can describe every woman's nipple from seeing this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what am I? You know, even I don't want her to just be walking around showing her boobs, but you know what I'm saying? It's just, we're not sexual. I'm trying not to sexualize everything as we've been taught in our society.
See, I appreciate that you can say you learn from your wife.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I learn from my children as well. I'm humble enough. Not humble. I am real enough, I guess, to understand that you learn from other people. Exactly. She's the first teacher. Because I mean, when you have children, man, like, I've learned so much from my children, and the way that it changed my life and pushed me to do the things that I'm doing. Because every day, because as we grow up, we get dumber. As we grow up, we get dumber. Every day they wake up. Okay, when a child wakes up, what can I do today to make me happy? What can I do today to have fun? What can I do? All I'm worried about is eating and enjoying life. But as we grow and get older in this system, we get stripped away from that. So I learn a lot from my family.
I have learned a lot from my kids too, and still do right. Children are closest to source, and since haven't been
exactly. Again, from my children to my wife to the indigenous people, I just pay attention to that. It was a thing on Netflix on Explain, and it was a man that went and studied like the indigenous people to America who were dark skinned, but whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. You can take it for how you want. When I say dark skinned, you can say a tan person, or, you know, whatever you want to say, but they were dark skinned. Okay, anyway, his question was, hey man, like, how do you let your wife, he had multiple wives or whatever, how do you let your wife just be free and do what she want to do? You know, like, how do you know whose kid that is? How do you know if that's your kid? And the man's answer was, that's the problem with you Americans, or with you white men, or whatever you don't want to call them. You only worry about your children. I worry about, in the village, they worry about all the children, because this is our future. We got to worry about all the children. So no matter if that's my child or not, I'm going to care for it like it's mine. Because again, it doesn't matter. I'm not here to be with one woman. And, well, in their tribe, okay? In their tribe, relax. So it doesn't matter if that's my child or not. I'm going to take care of it like it's mine. That's what they say. And the indigenous people now, the people that haven't been tainted by today's society. So, you know, again, it's just the war. What's good, bro? What up? What up? It takes a village. Yep. And that's the truth. It takes a village. And again, like I said, with with marriage and stuff. And again, it's anybody, you can be married anytime you want to. You don't have to go to the courthouse, and because that shit, like, me and my wife, we almost on paper got a divorce. On paper, because it's like, yo, wait a minute. So our marriage, which is sacred between us, is owned by the state. When you get married and you sign on that dotted line, you're registering your marriage to the state. So now the state owns your marriage. So when you get divorced, you got to go to court and you have no control over what happens. The judge tells you what will happen. What? But that's marriage. A sacred bond between two people is controlled by government. What? So again, you know, Red Duchess, that's how we got on that. You okay, boo? Don't rush it. Don't rush it, okay? Don't rush it. If there's somebody for you, hey, they'll be there. If not, enjoy. Because again, I want to. Because again, I put late women up on the pedestal. All women, you guys are the creators, right? And I just want women to know, if you are single and you be like, I can't find them, it's okay. It is okay. Be the queen you want to be. Be the goddess you want to be. There's nothing wrong with you. Some of y'all. Hey, guys too, okay? Guys too. But don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you. Just be you. Enjoy life and do your thing.
What you mean don't rush?
Hey, Red, we gonna find Red that look, I'm gonna be love dog. I'm gonna find you one, Red Duchess. I'm gonna find you one. Hold on, let me boom. But yeah, man, it's again mainly what I'm trying to get to, man. The way that I look at the world is in a realistic point of view, man, and that's how I'm able to win the war within me, you know, because I'm in control of self. I'm in control of this. I create my own destiny. So when I see what's going on in the world, you know, I just step back and I just pay attention. Again, I just be quiet and just watch. And it's like, these people are going to eat each other up, man. They are going to eat each other up because of what somebody said. And think about it. So many people are like, oh my gosh, don't go outside. The coronavirus is still around. How do you know? You've been in the household the whole time. Oh, because what you saw on Facebook, what you saw on the news. So when you gonna come out the house then? Right? Yes, navigator. When you gonna come? When the government that's been lying to you forever tell you it's okay? Okay. When you do that, not me. Like I said, I've been out, bro. You can't park there. Lord, bro. I understand sometimes you gotta find a parking space, but that right there doesn't make sense. I wouldn't park there. Anyway, I'm sorry. It just sickens me when people just. I'm all about making your own parking space, but it's got to make sense. You're blocking people. Anyway, but you just gotta be realistic, man. And the truth is already in you. Think about it. Think about this. This is another deep sign right here. Everything you need to know is already is here. Think about the years of knowledge that your cells have. Me too, nephew, sisters. When she started, I've been out, whatever. Hey, right, straight up. I think, yeah, we was when it first started in February. Well, not, it was before that, but we was out walking around the water on Tracy, so we won't worry about that. But think about this. Again, this is how you learn from your children. A newborn baby, right? A newborn baby just coming out the womb. When you put the baby by the breast, it knows to get milk. That's where its food source is. It knows that. And then look, when you touch a baby, not even with the breast, when you skin to skin or anything touching the cells, send a signal to the brain. Say, hey, turn, if something, turn to that side to get to eat. Turn to that side to eat. So how does a baby know to do that? Because of the eons and eons of knowledge that is passed down through the cells. So all the answers you need to your life, to life period, are within. When you pray, who are you talking to? Yourself. Right? You're talking to yourself, right? Well, again, well, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. My bad. That's too much. But you get what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that I don't believe in a higher power. I believe, because I mean, it would be tough. Because again, let's just think about this, right? Hit that like button, yeah. But you know, they say the universe is going to, you know, it's going to be over one day. Then what? Whew! You know, eternity, like, holy smoke, what is that? You know, eternity, woo! Like, it make your brain hurt, right? Billions of stars, trillions, light years away, like, whew! It's all mental. You can create, bruh, think about it. If someone is able to put a gun to their head and shoot themselves, that's up here. The brain is the strongest thing you have. Use it. You know what I'm saying? Use it. Learn stuff. Like, just be so open-minded, man. And again, but with my wife, because I've always had, I grew up in the church. And I would just always have, I'm like, yo, something just doesn't make sense. And when me and my wife first got married, you know, she was heavy in the church. Not heavy in the church, but, you know, she was a church woman. And all I did was like, look, honey, here's some information I got. I'm going to share it with you. You do what it is that you want. And she used the brain. And she separated her. So ever since we separated ourselves, man, life has been great. I can't, because I look at the world for what it is. Life has been great. My marriage has been great. You know, like, as we have arguments, we're a normal marriage, but I mean, the arguments last 5 minutes because it's okay. All right, I understand. Okay, we got it. I messed up. My bad. I'm sorry. Boom. This is what it is. See, look at that. You're in the way. So that's all, man. That's what I just had to get back in the flow of YouTube. 2, I wanted to express my opinion and my thoughts on what's going on in the world. And 3, I just want to talk some deep shit, you know. Can't go too deep because again, people, they're not gonna be able to accept it or listen, because you just sitting on the people, they're not ready. They rather be lied to. You know, people always like, man, just tell me the truth. You don't want the truth. Appreciate it. You don't want the truth. People accept lies. You see it every day. From government, people, stuff like that. Right, can't handle the truth. Are you mad? I know, I'm trying to, you know, and again, who was it? It was somebody. You know, as much as you want, it was somebody I was watching. You know, when you do these videos, man, you try to separate yourself from being this person on the screen. You know, because I'm just a regular person. But sometimes I speak stuff that people need to hear. Or, now, I mean, I'm not tooting my horn because anybody can do it. If anybody makes videos, somebody will receive what they're saying. You know, when people walk up to me and like, man, I appreciate the things that you talk. It's so much bigger. You know, because some people just need a slight little nudge in the right direction with help from videos that people put on, on YouTube or any platform that they put it on. And, I don't want to get away from that, because sometimes even when you try to make YouTube a business, sometimes you get away from that, and I try to reel myself back in. Exactly, planting seeds. So, I just had to figure out, how I was gonna get myself back into the swing of things and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So this has been a good talk, though. I feel good. It was a very informational, intellectual, intelligent, loving, soul nurturing conversation. You know what I mean? And this is kind of what I was looking for, especially doing it at this hour. Because only your real people gonna be in here. You know what I'm saying? None of the BS. Because if I would have did this like 2 hours to 3 hours ago, it'd have been some BS up in here. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather talk to the people that I'm talking to and have, the conversation that we're having right here, than to have that BS. Because this was a very serious conversation. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. And again, man, just step away. Like I said, on my phone, I have, because even like right now, I don't know, well, y'all probably, let me see. Can y'all see how my phone is gray? My phone is time limits on my phone for social media. I put time limits. Because I don't want to get caught into that. I don't want to get caught in it. No, sir. I give myself 15 minutes a day for social media. Appreciate it, Next Gen. 15 minutes a day. That's it. I can't do no more. I don't want, again, I just don't want to get tainted with that shit. And I'm about to, let me reel it back. See, again, you got to be honest with yourself. Hey, reel it back. We're about to get off here. Relax. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Next Gen, what's up? Gotta holler at you, man. Peace to you, God. Thank you. Stay grounded, centered, and aware. Appreciate it, Aunt Tracy. Appreciate it. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. And just be happy, man. Like I said, choose to be happy. Every day I choose to be happy. So you do the same, man. So if you ain't about that life, man, you better get out that truck. Go.